had a gale, heavy rain all night as forecast, and the day is not looking particularly enticing. Okay, well, we've finished welding and we've now got Picasso on the job. He's in his cubist phase with straight lines and right angles. Well, the wind's moved from the northeast around to more of an easterly at the moment, but the rain has not stopped. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say the weather's actually improved. No. Now we're loading up Matthew's dinghy back on the trailer in the rain. So we have no reception desk yet. We do have a ship stock. Covers back in place, but even so, we've just had this one arrive. Well, this is the best weather of the week, and surprisingly it's Friday again. And this is probably as good as it's going to get for the next while. Well, I've even got some sun, but that'll help dry the inside of the boat out. So I think the order is first we'll cut these windows to size. Right, well, hopefully we've measured the size of the opening. We've taken 10mm off each side from where we currently are. I'm not sure who cut the previous ones out, but looks like they'd had a hard night and did it with a blunt bread knife. Well, after a few weeks work, we're just about back where we started. Right, so the old windows are cut almost to size. There's a few 5mm additions here and there, and a few subtractions. Yeah, this one needs to be significantly wider, as does this one. Well, our holders are gradually drying out. Right, here's where that beam that's rotten is. It looks like the rot finishes pretty soon, so I might just cut that. Now I've pulled out the hatch between this starboard bow or mid locker and the chain locker. So here's the triangular piece where we've removed one of the sheets of ply. So a bit of work with the multi-tool. That's out. So the rot didn't extend, and it's definitely pine, not macrocarpa, which is the problem. Well, we've cleaned up the surface, done the bonding bit down there. I'll get that bit from the top. Okay, we've had a good tidy up around here, so I think tomorrow we can start cutting macrocarpa to fill the bits in. Right, well, it's starting to get dark. I've cut the rebate on the hatch cover, or the bit of the hatch cover. Right, well, it's Saturday and looks like it's going to be a lovely day. Right, well, the new beam is in, the doubler's back in on this triangular mast support, glued and epoxied. It's lunchtime, so after lunch I think we'll mill up some macrocarpa to fill in this bit. So this macrocarpa I've had here drying since I did the stern extensions, so it's a few years, so we've just planed her up using a table saw. Okay, well, structure is remade. We'll glue it down. And we have rain all around, so I think we'll put the cover back on and do it from the inside. At least being on concrete, we can tidy up. A lot of stuff being blown down in the storm last weekend.
Well, it was anything like my place yesterday, or Friday. There's a hell of a lot down.
So this is 10mm thick vacuum bag carbon fibre plate, courtesy of Matthew. Right, well, we've had a sand and made a pattern for that piece of ply, and we need a filler piece to go in here. I love my new saw bench. Right, oh, that looks hopeful.
Good.
Okay, right, so we've got the hatch surround back in, we've got the ply back in, we've got 2 layers of biaxial and the carbon plate bonded on top, and it's been drizzling, but it's now lunchtime. Right, well, it's after lunch. It's getting quite hard because there's a wind blowing the cover on my head all the time, but we have coved all around. Fair bit of sanding to go, but I suppose the good thing is that all the destruction that happened last weekend has been fixed and stronger than ever. There's the big roll of biaxial tape. So perspex or acrylic should be here next week, so hopefully next weekend we get the windows in, and then we can start on those ones. It'll be wonderful to get the boat watertight again, and then a huge cleanup can start, because the whole main cabin and galley is absolutely covered in dust. Right, well, we've got some stuff to start moving in. There's the boss